Good morning, YouTube. We are back at it again with another video. If we haven't met before, my name is Kel, Collection Closet, and I am a full-time reseller. Today we're back at it again with another video. This video is gonna be a little bit different. As you can see, it is raining outside. It's because if you don't know, we are located in Florida, so we are getting hit with the new, I believe it's called Hurricane Milton. It's supposed to be coming on through late tomorrow, early Wednesday. We just got hit with Helene literally last week, so that one wasn't even bad at all in our specific area, but this one's gonna be a Category 4, supposed to be making landfall as a Category 4 and just cutting straight through the middle of the state. So this one's definitely not one to play around with, so we're gonna do a little like hurricane prep as a reseller today for today's video. So let's get into it. Right now we're headed over to our warehouse to go ahead and get some packing done, because we want to make sure that all the items get shipped out as things are still open today, being today is Monday. There's a school bus in front of me, so I guess school is still in session here in Central Florida where my warehouse is. We actually live in Tampa, which is getting direct hit as soon as it makes landfall. So for Helene, it wasn't even that bad in terms of rain-wise in our area. However, the storm surges were so bad, a lot of houses, not even 5-7 minutes away from a house, got completely flooded, like a foot of water, which is absolutely insane. We got so lucky on that last one. So this one being a Category 4 going straight through Tampa. Helene didn't even hit landfall. It was just like going to the side of the state, and people still got crazy flooding. So this one's gonna be pretty scary out there in Tampa. Wishing everybody well, but let's get to the warehouse. Let's get this shipping done so we can make sure all these orders get shipped out and prep for there, and then go back to the house and prep the house. Actually, we have to go after we finish here. Later on in the day, we have to drive to Tampa to get my stepdaughter Leah, and then we're gonna drive right back here to Orlando to bunker down for the storm. So let's get to the warehouse. All right, we made it. All right, so we just made it to the warehouse. As of right now, we have 31 items to pack, so let's go ahead and get all that done. Alrighty, so as I pack these items, I want to go over 10 of the notable sales from yesterday and this morning. First up, what we got here is this Zegna sweater. Sold for $40 plus shipping. Zegna is always a great brand to pick up, especially when it's a wool sweater like that. Next item, we have this Tommy Bahama silk button-up. Silk button-ups for Tommy Bahama usually always sell pretty well and pretty fast. Item number 3, we got this Disney Christmas Spirit jersey. Sold for $28 plus shipping. Item number 4, we end up getting this Y2K Velour Juicy Couture hoodie. The velour hoodies always are great sellers. Number 5, we got this Brooks Brothers Newer Tag sweater, sold for $32 plus shipping. Number 6 was this Great Barnes sweater, had a Coogee vibe to it, $78.88 plus shipping. Number 7 will be this Eaton dress shirt, sold for $30 plus shipping. Number 8 will be this Disney dollar. We ended up getting a few of these at a local auction. This one sold for $20 plus shipping. Number 9 will be this Pandora charm we end up getting out of a storage unit auction. And finally, number 10, this person ended up getting a double order. They got 2 Big Pony Polo Ralph Lauren polos and a 5XL. I would say pretty much anything 2XL tall and up usually sell for more of a premium. These both sold within 1 day of listing for $69 and change plus shipping. All right, so we finally got everything all packed up. Ready to go. So we just gotta wait on that mailman to get here. We're actually leaving off to Tampa at 1 o'clock today to go pick up my stepdaughter. Right now it's about 11 o'clock, it's about 10:57. So we got a couple hours until we head off to Tampa, then come right back here to Orlando. So just trying to get some stuff tidied up here, get some last minute things done, head over to the house, maybe have some lunch, and then head out to Tampa. So still a little weary about the bay doors, because I haven't been at this location in a bad storm. And there has been a time where it was just regular rain, just a regular rainstorm here in Florida. And I've seen the water pool up over here at the crack, kind of coming on in, which worries me because it's supposed to be, as of the news update today, Hurricane Milton is supposed to hit Florida as a Category 4, which is, that's not nothing to play around with. That's a pretty strong storm there. So a little bit worried in terms of, will we flood? I don't think we will. They got pretty good drainage around here, but again, I've seen water pool up here on just a regular rainstorm, not even our hurricane. And at the corners, I don't know if you can see it, at the corners of the doors, there is a complete opening where water could easily rush in if the water, somehow gets pushed, or if even the wind's blowing the rain this way. Even though there's a building like almost on that side where you can't really see it right now, but there's another warehouse building across the roadway here that kind of could help block some of that wind, but I don't know. So hopefully we don't get flooded out, because some of this clothes is mighty close to the floor. And I mean, some of them, like longer jackets and stuff like that, 100% touch the floor. Like this shirt right here, dress or shirt, definitely touches the floor. So that's something where when we first made these racks, I wanted to have them up, risen a little bit, but we ended up not doing that. I don't know why. But we ended up not doing that. So hopefully we don't flood out. If we do end up flooding in here, some of the clothes will definitely, in the bottom racks at least, will definitely get wet, which means we'd have to pull all the bottom clothes after the storm and rewash every single item on the bottom of the rack, which, if you do quick math, bottom rack is about half of our inventory we have right now hung up, not even including inventory that's not even hung up, just in boxes on the floor. I mean, that's going to be at least somewhere around 3,500 items we'd have to rewash if the bottom racks get wet. So fingers crossed, hoping the sweet baby Jesus that we don't get flooded in here. We thought about getting sandbags to block the to put in front of the bay doors, just to help a little bit, but of course everything is super crazy right now. Everyone's getting all their supplies and sandbags, so it's pretty hectic out there. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get those done. We still gotta board up the house and everything. So anyway, let's continue on with our hurricane prep. All right, so we're in the back side of the house here in Orlando, and we ended up just finished up getting all the boarded up all the windows, get it all nice and protected here. Just a precautionary measure. I mean, right now they're saying it's gonna be a Category 4 to hit. They say the wind gust could be very close to how Charlie was back in, I believe, 2004, which that was a pretty bad storm. So we got everything boarded up here. Here in about an hour, we're gonna head over to Tampa, get Leah, and then continue on with our day. All right, so we have on the way already to Tampa to go pick up Leah and get some stuff, of course, squared away for the hurricane storm preparation over there as well. We left the house a little bit early, left the house about 12:30. Now, before we left the house, we actually saw in the news that the hurricane actually upgraded to a Category 5, which it literally went from a Category 1 all the way up to Category 5 within just a couple hours, which is absolutely crazy. On the way to Tampa, it is about an hour, 45-minute drive. On the way back, it's definitely going to be a lot longer of a drive. As you can see, the traffic next to us is pretty lengthy. It's going to keep on building and building and building, as time progresses closer and closer to the storm coming. So it's going to take us a little bit to get back home to Orlando. We got everything boarded up in Orlando as far as the house. Of course, we got to take away any furniture, anything in the yard and Tampa, to get all that squared away. We get prepared not because we expect some crazy stuff to go down. It's just in the what if. People are going crazy. Waters are selling out everywhere. Gas is, so many gas stations don't have any gas right now. People are going crazy, not again because we expect horrible things to happen, but you get prepared because of the what if. I've lived in Central Florida for over 20 years of my life, been through all the bad hurricanes, Charlie, Irene, to literally every hurricane from basically the year 2000 up to now. I've been in Florida before, never evacuated, never had anything really go wrong other than maybe some shingles, missing off the roof, maybe a little bit of debris in the front or backyard, but you never know what might happen. All it takes is one storm All it takes is one freak accident for something to happen. So of course you got to stay prepared. So hopefully everybody out there is getting prepared as well. We're on the way to Tampa. As we get there, we'll get everything situated and secure over there, and we can head back over to Orlando. So you know, let's see what we got to do over there. All right, so we just got back to Tampa. I have my truck here as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if I'm gonna have Tiffany drive the SUV back, and then I'm gonna take the truck, because I really don't want to leave the truck here, even though this area really isn't prone to flooding. I mean, you never know with this high category storm barreling straight through. I definitely don't want my truck to get flooded out or any damage obviously to happen to the truck. So don't know what we're gonna do about the truck yet. Hopefully, maybe if Tiff's mom comes back with us to Orlando, she could ride with Tiff and Leah and the SUV, and then I can take the truck back to Orlando. Of course, all the places around here, there's lines for gas. So I don't even know if there's any gas in the truck. I might have to fill it up. I don't know if I'll be even able to fill it up right now. So we'll have to see about that. Sky is looking a little dark, which is kind of crazy because it's been raining every day. It's going to pretty much rain every single day. So waters are already going to be starting to rise, and then the hurricane's going to hit, which is going to blow everything over. So we'll see what's going to happen. You know, we got to bring all this little like outside furniture inside, get the trash cans out, all this other like random furniture that's around. We're going to make sure we get all that inside so nothing can, you know, fly around and bang up the windows. All right, so we're already on the way back to Orlando. The GPS when we left the house said 2 hours and 45 minutes. However, it stayed at like 2 hours and like 15 minutes for a good, like, it felt like half hour. So who knows how long it's actually going to take us to go home. It's probably going to be over 3 hours. We stopped at this Publix for a little bathroom break. Yeah, we still got at least 2 more hours to go per the GPS. So, oh my goodness, this drive has been so bumper to bumper pretty much almost the entire way. You got people making their own lane all the way on the shoulder. So it's been quite a trip. So let's see what the rest of it's gonna look like. All right, so we finally made it back to Orlando, 8 o'clock in the evening. So it took us about 3.5, almost 4 hours to get from Tampa back to here, Orlando, which normally takes us about 1.5 hours. So traffic was absolutely horrendous, but we have made it back. Well, let's get inside, let's eat some stuff, and let's see what tomorrow brings.